hello. It's Saturday. What's up, everybody?
Yeah, Saturday is like little Friday, right?
It's kind of like the relief from Friday, you know?
Yeah, but technically, like when you start on Friday, you can continue through Saturday, and then you have Sunday to relax. It depends, like how much of a party animal are you?
Yeah, you might need a lot of downtime, depending on your week. You know, you still got most people still have to work on Friday. A lot of people have to work weekends, so let's acknowledge the wage poor people.
Yeah, possible.
I've worked weekends most of my life. I understand how it feels when I say thank God it's Friday now because I finally can after years and years and years of working weekends. Listen, I still feel your pain. I'm just happy it's not mine anymore.
Like I have to say, like after a long week, I kind of enjoy the Friday and Saturday
Oh yeah.
reset.
Oh yeah. That's
Reset.
but let's say hello to the chat. What's up, guys? Only 64 is in the house. What's up? Good to see you. It's here very
Yeah, what up,
early.
guys?
Yeah,
Cheer,
man.
guys.
Pale Riders in the house as always. It's time to make drinks. Already did that, brother. Already did that. Thank you, my man. Snow Dubs in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you. Haven't seen you in a bit. Hail to you, sir. Hail to Cotton Connection. Jitsu is here. Hello, hello. Good to see you.
Hey,
It's
hi.
becoming a more and more familiar face. I'm glad to see you, man. Or lady. Not sure. I'm just going to go with man for now. Johnny Cage is here. Says 5 seconds late already. I want to speak to your manager. Right, we got Johnny Karen in the house. Peter Charon's here. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Peter Charon's an awesome backer, man. He's actually backer #1 on Sunsworn. Appreciate you, brother. Dark Gifts in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you too. He says, what's up, peeps? Wookie says, get with the gays agenda, bigots. He's absolutely right. Pale Rider says, crank that shit up. Feel free. Crank it all the time. All the time. Well, thank you. Thank you, Johnny Cage. I like your taste because you're here all the time. That means you have excellent taste. Michael T is in the house. What's up? What's up? Says, hola, compadres.
Yeah, the R should be a little harder.
Yeah, I suck at R's.
Hey,
I can't roll R's either.
Compadres.
Oh, there you go. There you go. Much better.
Yeah.
Got Hex Allen in the chat. What's up, man? Good to see you too, my brother. We're here to talk a little bit about bonds. We're here to just chill out, you know, have a nice Saturday discussion. But yeah, Katie's a very awesome new creator on the scene, and I just feel like more people need to get to know her. So, Katie, you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah.
I know you're very uncomfortable with these questions, but people want to know you. They want to know who you are, like how long you've been drawing, what you're interested in, what your influences are, that kind of stuff. So yeah, just give them a little summary. It doesn't have to be anything too in depth. You know, we don't need to know what you ate this morning or anything like that. But
That's a kind of hard question because I have a goldfish memory. You already know that. Just don't add. Just don't act like you don't know me. You're my manager, for Pete's sake. Okay, people, in case you didn't know, like this guy over here. Wait. This guy over here. There. He's my manager. You already know that because without him, the bonds wouldn't even be, or the bond they wouldn't be because. As you probably all know and hear from my accent, I'm European. I'm from Slovakia, a small country in the middle of nowhere.
but important nonetheless.
Carla calls it like a frozen land, right? Even though there is not a single piece of snow, but it's a frozen land. Why not?
Yeah. Oh well, Pale Rider's sharing with us what he had this morning for breakfast: edible acidic panties.
Like Pale Rider, you what's up with you and acid?
Listen, Pale Rider just knows what he likes and he goes for it. He's a go-getter. There's nothing wrong with that.
Go and get it, man.
We got Decepticon King in the house. What's up? What's up? Yeah, we're just learning a little bit about Katie right now. And then we're going to learn a little bit about bonds. And we're just going to chill, have some discussion. Hopefully some more people will pop in a little bit. But yeah, Katie, what got you into drawing?
Well, to be honest, I kind of don't know. Like my very first memory of drawing is from kindergarten, which is kind of strange because I was told that you shouldn't have memories from that kind of age. But I do have memory of being like maybe 3 or 4 years old. I was in a kindergarten, and I remember my grandma coming to pick me up to go to the art school. So yeah, basically, like I started doodling when I was like a little kiddo, and I used to do a lot of pen drawings and pencil drawings. I was never a painting type of a person because the brushes have like flexible tip, and I didn't like that. So I'm a pencil person.
Understood.
Yeah, and then finally the digital era came. The first tablets, the first programs. Yeah, I had to get one of those, and I got one of those. And that was somewhere around 10 years ago, I think. Yeah. And I think I started drawing a lot. I was always kind of like a manga person, I would say, because
Mhm.
when I first saw manga, it was just something amazing. Um, and I think I got influenced by Bleach a lot because I started watching Bleach. I even created my own original character based on Bleach, and I remember like 90% of my commissions were Bleach oriented. So yeah,
Well, that must mean you were doing a good job.
well, hope so. Like if people are interested, I have my DeviantArt page, Nerium, and you can check all those things there if you want. Yeah, and
Okay.
yeah,
I'm
for some time.
just gonna share some of your art while we're going through this, just to give people an
Oh,
idea.
okay. I was hoping of maybe. Do you remember when I showed you the grasshopper? The grasshopper original character. Like maybe like people would like to see the process of developing over the years. I'm not
Oh,
really
yeah.
sure.
Is that where can I find that? Is that on your DeviantArt?
Yeah, it's on my DeviantArt. I'm just opening it. I just
Oh,
got the first one. And now I need to get the second one.
Pale Rider says I had to start drawing to get my demons out. At least that's what the doctor said.
Yeah. I think I kind of feel with you, brother, because yeah, that's kind of what helps. So I'm gonna share you the screen.
Well, I'd say it definitely worked for Pale Rider, man. He's riding that demon every day.
So this one is my very first OC. He's called Grasshopper, and like this picture was done like maybe 10 years ago. I'm not really sure. It's somewhere in the description. But it was made in a very unprofessional program. It was made by a very unprofessional tablet. I don't know. Yeah, I was just testing out like how I could handle the tablet, the drawing, like what should I do and so on. But
So
I
this is one of your first digital.
yes, let's put it that way. Like by then I wasn't really oriented into perspective drawing, so this might look like a bit of pin-up like pose. But I was really attracted to designing, right? So the clothes design, the weapon designs, and
Yeah,
overall
and you
things.
still are.
Yeah, I still do that. But you can tell that a little bit later, or maybe show that if you're interested.
Okay.
And over the years, this is a actual version number 2. Maybe you can compare it if you want. You can see it. Okay, so there is a difference of 7 years.
Yeah, that's quite a difference.
Yeah. So yeah, and I'm still drawing. I'm still working. I'm drawing every single day. It doesn't really matter if it's bonds or it's some kind of commissions or maybe some other projects, because I'm drawing every day and I just love it. So yeah, that's it.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I can attest to that. We got Simple Jack in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Oh, Pale Rider says that was my demon's dark gift. Dark Gift says that the chat just spaz out for anyone else. Well, that's all right, Pale Rider. You know what? You have reign over the chat, man. You're here all the time. You can spaz it out if you want to. It's all good. But yeah, Katie is now launching her own project, which is very exciting. It's very exciting for me, I know, because I mean, ever since I saw what Katie has to offer, man, I was just blown away. Like, she is an exceptional artist. And yeah, I want to see this get funded quickly. And yeah, just take off, man, because yeah, an artist of Katie's caliber should really get some attention.
Like Carla would say, like, sign up for this shit.
Yeah, sign up for this shit. Exactly. Johnny Cage says that evolved like a Pokemon.
Yeah, a little, maybe.
Yeah, man. So you want to tell us a little bit about Bonds, maybe how you got, where you came up with the idea, just what drives you to make this and to perfect it? Because I know like your heart is completely in this.
Yeah, definitely. That's just it's a basically like a story of my life. Let's put it that way because I'm gonna explain it a little later. There was a story I had in my head a long time ago, and then I kind of started to read. I don't even remember how I got to those stories, but I started to read those werewolf stories on Wattpad, and I like them. So I said like, okay, let's do this story of mine in this kind of way, like werewolf, because yeah, those are basically my the most favorite creatures, like fantasy creatures among them all, except the
Mhm.
dragons, right?
Right?
And since I went for the shifting or shape shifting process, I didn't want to go for vampires because I already get pointed out like, oh, you do another Twilight, and when I hear that, I go like, mm,
Well, I mean, I don't think it really matters what you do in, with vampires, werewolves, even mummies, zombies. Like somebody's going to compare it to something else, regardless.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
There's a lot of there's a lot of media out there, but I mean, your werewolves are a little different, though.
yeah, definitely they are. Well, the thing is, like CG scene and like most of the werewolf stories are, they are portrayed like some kind of maybe monsters. I think I encountered one project where the werewolves were not expressed in some kind of, I don't know, demonic or dangerous or I don't know, scary way, right? And I didn't want that because this is a completely different universe. They are basically living lives like we do, normal lives, normal problems. They are solving their own shit, just in sometimes in a wolf form, right?
Right?
That's it. So everyone can find anything you want in this story. There is action, there's drama, there's adventure, there's a lot of humor because the characters are so various, and they are all united by the name of the story. It's called Bonds for a reason, right?
Mhm.
Because the main character, you can see the main character over here. It's the girl at the top, and her inner wolf. Like her name is Lena Jensen, and her inner wolf, the name is Irie. And yeah, when she was a little girl, she lost her parents in a brutal fight, and the only person who left her, who she was left with. Come on, help me, Red.
By her guardian.
Yeah, no. Like the only person of her family is her younger brother Jesse. Okay, she has grandparents, but the bond is not that strong, and due to her parents' death, the bond between her and her brother deepened a lot. They created a special kind of connection that I don't want to give away yet.
Hmm.
Like if people back this project, they will figure out pretty soon.
Well, maybe you could explain. I don't know if you want to share this in great detail yet, but if you do, could you maybe like discuss kind of the dynamic with the characters and their inner wolves?
Ah, hmm. Yeah, it's basically like Pale Rider said, you have like your inner demon, right?
Hmm.
Well, these people have their inner wolves. It's like a little voice that's speaking in your head that actually can respond. You tell them something, they respond something back, and yeah, but you're in the charge. You're in the charge, and then if you need to, for example, run, or you need to fight, or you need to just take a walk or whatever you want to do, you can shift into form of your wolf, and that's where the roles kind of change. But you still kind of get, there are like 3 stages. It's really complicated to explain right now, and people will get confused by that. I'm not really sure if I'm going into that. Basically, there is no like middle form that like a humanoid werewolf.
Yeah,
You
like
are either
no
a human,
hybrid form.
yeah. You're either a human or you're a wolf. There's no in between. That's the point. That's the point. And there's like only there are only few moments when the wolf is fully in charge without the human part kind of jumping in, and that's very very like strong emotional state, or very like when you get too scared, or the wolf gets very very angry, like enraged. So that's when the wolf takes over fully.
Mhm.
And yeah, that's it. But and like in most of the time, it's the human in charge.
I gotcha. Well, that's yeah. I just wanted to explain that a little bit because it's a more interesting dynamic, because a lot of times in werewolf stories you hear a lot about the beast within, but the beast within is just the werewolf coming out and tearing shit up. But that's not the case here. Like they have actual interactions with each other.
Yes,
They,
yes.
they communicate with each other, and sometimes the beast does take over. But you understand the entire process rather than just he turned it into a werewolf.
Yeah, that's one part. And second part, the story focuses on since it's called Bonds, it's focusing on the dynamics in the pack, because these werewolves live in packs, right? And there is some kind of what's the word again? How do you pronounce the hierarchy?
Hierarchy, yeah.
Yeah, hierarchy. So there are alphas, there are betas, there are omegas, there are like people are used to maybe 3 or 4 ranks, like alpha, beta, gamma, maybe even delta or omega. I'm not really sure, but there are so many, much more ranks. For example, in my comic, you can meet Zeta, right? Zeta in Werewolf world is a war general. So basically, the leader of armies. There are etas who are the warriors, the actual warriors, and there are some other ranks that I don't want to give away yet, but you will get to know them in this very first book. That's kind of you can sign up for. You will get to know a little bit about the world, about the main characters of the story, about Lena, about her motives of wanting to become the alpha, and maybe some history experiences of some members of the pack. And yeah, that's about it. And we will slowly continue with next books, because like people, this is a huge ass story. This is not something like, this is not a project about 3 books. This is not a project about 4 books. If you stick with us, you'll get a fucking huge collection of books. Definitely. That's what I can promise you. Yeah.
Well, Corey Barton's in the house. What's up, man? Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, Corey.
Simple Jack wants to know if there will be ass titty.
Well, definitely not in book number 1, because in this book, Lena is 15 years old. I'm not really sure you're interested to see that.
Yeah, none of that. But as things progress, there might be some funny business.
Yeah, definitely.
Because it is all about bonds and relationships, right?
Yeah. And just to give some heads up, there will be maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 books that will be completely rated R, or very, very mature. Very mature.
TVMA. I think Warpath Gaming sums it up good. It says 2 souls, 1 body. Power Rider sharing on the twatter. Thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate you. Simple Jack says, great job, Power Rider. Like, share, and sub. Yes, please. Thank you. Thank you all. But yeah, this is, from everything Katie's told me, this is going to be a much more involved story than you're probably used to. It's not going to be like a horror flick, it's just, it's a very immersive environment. I think you're going to get to know all of these characters pretty intimately, and you're going to share in their lives. And
you're going to love them.
Yeah, and you're going to love them. And
while you're loving them.
And while you're loving them, you might hate others. It's Katie's got some good storytelling, which is what we're really looking for here, is storytelling. It's something we're severely lacking in the mainstream. So when I see projects like this, Katie's art is just outstanding. Like, that's undeniable. And on top of it, she's got good stories to tell. I want everybody to check this out and get involved. So what are we looking at here?
Like, this is the latest chapter. Let's put it this way. Like, before I even knew that this comic is going to be like printed, I started to build it in chapters, right? Mm-hmm. So basically, this is chapter number 3. I think prologue 1 to 3, the latest chapter, where we get to know a little bit about the werewolf past and previous experiences with female alphas and stuff, and what happens and how becoming the alpha can change a person. For example, here you can see like how can power and the anger change the personality, not only of the person but also of their inner wolf. So basically they become a monster and they attack the members of their own pack, right? And it's just terrifying. Yeah.
Yeah,
So this
yeah,
is
and
the latest.
I'm glad you brought this up because I'm not even showing your best stuff here.
You mean this chapter over here?
Yeah, I'm saying I was not showing your best stuff. But yeah, you got some really, really killer art, man.
I kind of decided to go with a little different approach because I kind of first I studied a lot about the story itself, the werewolves and things. Then I studied a lot about how to draw, how to ink, how to panel, how to letter, how to everything. And that's why, like, if people read those chapter one by one, they can see very very big differences in the art style, maybe. So that's why right now I'm in the process of uniting it. People, it's gonna be great. It's gonna be awesome because when you're doing the inking, you're kind of relying on the like full black spaces, like just full black. And I kind of fell in love with this cross hatching tool that makes it look very realistic and gives it some kind of softer touch. So I went for this one. I think it's specific, or it's something that people will know me by. I'm not really sure yet.
Yeah, well, yeah, I mean, you play with some excellent angles too. There's you don't see a whole lot of ground view. Just calves.
Yeah, well,
there's some excellent calves back there. I got to tell you.
you mean this? Like this thing over here?
Yep, up top.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. When I was starting with comics, I was gathering the information, as I already mentioned, and I got the really useful advice that I should involve the ground view in every maybe second or third page, because those are kind of crucial, essential. They add to the dynamics. So yeah, I'm trying to hold those, like try to vary the angles, the camera, just to keep it interesting, because from like the panels page, like face, they are not interesting at all.
Right.
Yeah.
Unless you've got face lined up like that.
Yes, but that's a completely different thing because as you can see, we are talking about much more characters. Okay. And this one is kind of picture that I'm particularly proud about, because it's the very first time of drawing gory things, bleeding, because I've been always pointed out that I'm a very naturalistic type of person. What I see, I need to draw that. I just can't go really expressive. So yeah, this is something. This was a challenge.
Yeah, you pulled it off nicely. Yeah, and like I was saying earlier, it's not all about horror, but you're gonna get some gore here and there. And you got wolf action. There's got to be some tearing shit up here and there, right?
Yeah. There will be like even decapitated heads and guts showing up. I just need to get there. I need to get kind of free with my hands, because
Yeah, I think we all need to be a little more free with our hands, especially Johnny Cage. Just not with that. But yeah, something interesting that you were talking about earlier that, well, I mean, I found it interesting was, a lot of times when we're talking about the order of things, like the ranks, like alpha, beta, etc. A lot of times that means in descending order, but you didn't do that. Each rank has its own specific purpose, and they're all equally important.
Yes, that and that's the thing. Like usually werewolves are portrayed with some kind of set of abilities, like super strength or super speed, or I don't know, enhanced senses. But there's the thing: each rank has its own perks, right?
Mhm.
For example, I can already foreshadow because I really like this Zeta. This Zeta. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you who's the Zeta in my pack. You already met him. He's like a fatherly figure to Lena, I think, and his name is Rick. But there's gonna be another one because Rick is slowly getting older.
Well, speaking of War Masters here, we have Dark Gift, or not Dark Gift, Dark Side comics.
Oh, whatever.
Sorry, my man. Listen, I got Dark Gift right in the chat. I was just read it. I apologize to both of you.
Oh, thank God I'm not naked.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing for me, especially.
How you doing, guys?
Excellent. How are you?
Hey.
How's your Saturday?
Yeah, well, I just logged out from work here at home, so yeah, so jumping on the stream, yeah, why not? Let's have fun.
Yeah, let's have fun. So yeah, so basically right now you're looking at Zeta Taylor. His name is Rick Taylor, and he's the Zeta of the pack. And what does it mean to be a Zeta? Except that he trains like young trainees to become the warriors. He has his own special set of perk, and the one of the most important is his communication skills. Not in a way that he can negotiate, but he can basically like crush into your mind and read your thoughts, for example. And he has these kind of abilities. And there are some more. Not gonna give away. But for example, this is a kind of ability that only Zeta has, but for example, Alpha doesn't. So that's it. There is a special Christmas package for everyone.
He just gets into your mind, like, and he literally reads your thoughts, or is he just more like intuitive?
Not really. It's a little kind of perk that's very very important to have, because since here's the thing. He's a Zeta in a pack where the young trainees come from other packs. So basically, they are not really trustworthy in the beginning, and that's the thing. Since he has the ability to read their minds, he can immediately tell whether their motives are like, yeah, I want to be warrior, just show off in front of the girls, or I want to be a warrior because I want to protect this land, right? So if you just see that motive, like, okay, get the shit out of here. And that's
Is that a line from the comic? Get the shit out of here.
No way, but it will be. But it will be.
Hey, Kate, just a question, right? Those people from Bonds, they can turn into wolf. Are they all telepaths? Is that how you? Is that a power, or does it come from because they are just werewolves? They have like.
Yeah. Wait, I'm gonna show you another picture, but I just need to get there. That was the chapter that I was showing the latest, and it's very very nicely portrayed in this picture. It's not it's a kind of telepathy. It's called mind link. Right? So basically, yes. Here you can see wolves running, and there is this bubble saying run faster, right? So the wolf is communicating with the person running in front of him, and they are mind linking him, and it's just like you hear the voice in your head that's telling you something.
Yeah.
But there's this perk, like you can communicate with the members of your own pack. So you can't do this telepathy shit with the werewolves from other packs.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
So they can. So evil, even though the how do you say it? The bad pack or the evil guys or girls, or how do you call it? If there are any, they can still get in your heads. Not something. Awesome.
Well, if they are your own pack members, it's like a family, right? Pack is let's put it this way: pack is a family. So, for example, let's imagine like your mother just call you from kitchen to grab something to eat, and you only hear her voice in your head. That's how it works. But
normally,
for example,
I would normally when I hear that, it's la 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 la. Yeah.
But for example, if it was your neighbor trying to tell you something this way, you wouldn't hear it because he's not a member of your pack.
Right. Ah, okay, I get it.
And also there's the thing about the distance, right? So if your mom is calling on you from kitchen, you are able to hear her. But if she's calling on you from the other side of the city, it can be a little bit problematic.
Yeah, okay. Well, that is okay, and that's intriguing. I didn't know that. Pill Rider says something. Oh, really? Well, that's the reputation that I want to have.
Well, you better grab it. You better grab it.
No. I just came from work. I just have here. I just got a how do you say, a little gift from my work. I got some chocolate in the box. So I'm gonna go for that. I'm gonna eat it. So no
Listen,
drunk.
Marinus, does it have licorice in it?
No, it's just pure milk chocolate.
This guy, every time I see this guy, he's eating candy and he's rail thin. What is up with this? How did you get this metabolism?
Well,
here's the thing. Here's the thing. He has a secret. He has a huge secret. That's the secret. He's been working the shit out of him.
Yeah. I mean, I watch other people box. That motivates me.
Yeah.
Danny Murray, good to see you, man. He says, sounds interesting. Yeah, it sounds very interesting. So what if someone were to join the pack? Do they develop this link eventually?
Yes. It's kind of like a ceremony of bringing new members to become the members of the pack, and it can happen in like two ways. The first way in this certain pack is, like I already mentioned, that there are trainees coming to the pack to defend, right? And if they like prove themselves worthy, they get accepted as pack members, and that's when they develop this story that they can communicate in this way. The second way how to get to the pack is to become someone's mate, right?
No, it's probably the easiest
like
way.
a soulmate. Yeah.
Oh, so no sex?
Not really. No, like this kind of bond, this kind of relationship is already kind of given. It's because they have a deity. She's called like Moon Goddess, right? And when you are born as a werewolf, you are already born with the fact that there is your other half already waiting for you somewhere, and the only thing you need to do is find them. Right? When you find them, you already know. You come to the room, you just, inhale, and you already know, okay, the person is in the room. That's it.
That's easy. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
I wish how I meet my women like that. I'm in a room and then, 10 women. Nice.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. Sometimes you find them immediately. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you keep them. Sometimes you lose them. That's how it goes in the world. But you can lose them. You can lose them, for example, only by death, I think, or if you reject them, and that's really painful thing. That's really painful thing.
I know,
because you're basically hurting. You're basically hurting the wolf, and that's been portrayed in this chapter a little bit. Let me show. Right, this is the one. So basically, when this girl became the alpha, she met her own mate, right? But since she wanted to be the alpha on her own, she wanted to hold the power, she rejected him. And what happened is she basically destroyed their inner wolves. Because like the human part may feel it as a normal heartbreak, like the human do, but the wolf feels it really stronger, and it can basically kill your wolf. Even if it's too strong, it can kill the inner wolf. Like you just die from a broken heart. It can really happen. It's really bad. Pale Rider, you're killing this shit again. And that's what you call destroyable.
Yeah. Johnny Cage says that sounds terrifying. Yes.
Wow.
Corey has a question. He says, why wolves? What inspired you to base the book on wolves?
Well, I already mentioned that in before. I kind of got to that kind of literature before, and I was really inspired by how the world and those relationships work in that wolf form, because we already know how these things work in human forms. And yeah, it's just what we're used to, right? And when I saw the werewolves working in a not scary, not destructive, not monster way, it was just wow, that was just amazing.
Yeah. So your inner wolves are kind of like a reflection of the soul.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
That's a good. Maybe it's a stupid question for me, and maybe it's somebody asked it already. Can normal people become werewolves, or are you just born with it?
Well, it depends. It depends. For example, I've met some authors that created stories that when you bite the human, they can become werewolves. I didn't put that in my story. I think in the very very end there is something mentioned that way, but it's not in the story because you are either born human or you're born a werewolf. But there's the thing, like if your soulmate is a human, if you're a werewolf and your soulmate is a human, there can be born like a half blood. Yeah. So that can happen. It's like I said, we're only in a book 1. The story is huge as long. People just prepare for maybe 10 books or more. Yeah, I'm not kidding here. I'm just going to pull this till the very end.
Yeah.
And the story is really worked on. I spent months to prepare it to the slightest details, and it's still developing. It's still evolving. So I'm pretty sure you will like it.
Yeah.
Because this is not your typical type of story of maybe 50 pages where you get everything, the whole story told quickly in few panels. No, you will get all the details, all the panels you need, all the story you need, everything.
Yeah, so everything's ironed out. We got Maymay in the chat. What's up, Maymay? Good to see you. Yeah, it has been a while. And she says, "Oh, this is the manga-inspired comic you featured in the month of October. Might have been October, might have been November. I don't recall. But yeah, it's definitely manga-inspired." Katie's a bitchin' artist, in case you haven't been able to tell.
Yeah, I'm bitching a lot.
She does that sometimes too, but that's another story.
Yeah. For example, right now,
huge and long. That's what she said.
Oh my god! Never have a normal conversation with Pill.
Yeah, it's gonna be huge and it's gonna be long.
Long.
Very girthy, Pale Rider. You're gonna want to hang for this ride. Well, something else we wanted to discuss is just I don't know. I was thinking a little bit about like our cultural differences, and since we have Christmas coming up, I wondered how do you guys celebrate Christmas?
Well, to be honest, we have something here in the Netherlands called Sinterklaas. Sinterklaas is basically, we have also Christmas with Santa Claus, but we have a tradition that is slowly, how do you say? Well, people have some problems with it because normally, that's why they have this chocolate. There is a man with a beard in a red dress and something on his head that is also have those people from the 7th century in churches, from those hats with the cross on it.
Yeah, like a Pope hat.
Very big staff. It's long. It's not thick.
Wait. I'm just gonna bring it up. We call him a little bit differently, but that's basically what you want.
What, do we have the same?
Yeah, we have. It's called Mikuláš over here, but I think we're getting there.
Yeah, on the right side. That's Sinterklaas, and he has some helpers, and they call them Black Pete. And that's the whole racial thing, because now people are offended because, well,
for crying out loud.
Exactly. Everything needs to be canceled. They come from Spain, and if you are naughty, you get into the sack of the Black Pete, and they take you to Spain for, and they're gonna spank you with wood on the bottom.
Well, part of me thinks that I'm glad it's not just happening here, but the other part of me thinks, well, shit, this is worldwide. Everything's going to hell.
Oh yeah.
In our country, he's called Mikuláš, and his assistants are like an angel and a devil, right? And when you when he visits you, you're supposed to sing a song, or maybe tell a riddle or something like that. And if you were good, or like if you behaved good through all year, you'll get a bag of sweets, like maybe some stroke on the head from the angel. But if you were bad, you're going into the devil's bag.
Oh, you have to put pitchfork up the ass.
Yes.
Right. So if I can share something as well, because we have indeed something similar.
Of course. Addis is in the chat. What's up, Addis? Good to see you. Always good to see you. Yeah, May says, I hope we can make the comic game come back again. Make comics great again. Yeah, that's what we're trying to do, hopefully.
We're gonna do that. Like it or not.
So this is our version. We have the Black Pete here, helper. We have here Sinterklaas, and he is reads stories from his book to the children, and he gets them presents, etc. But now it's all controversial because this is blackface. Yeah, you know how it goes nowadays.
Of course.
So, but kids love it. But now it's a whole every December, people from all over the place say this is racist. That needs to be canceled. It's terrible. It's terrible.
See, we have a bit of a different dynamic here, whereas they're trying to cancel the religious aspect of Christmas. Like they only want to focus on Santa Claus. Of course, our Santa Claus doesn't have a black Pete, but maybe black. We don't know.
How would you call him? How would you call him? I'm not sure if I can say it out loud.
Let's just go with no, just to be safe.
Okay.
It says, what if I sing Baby Got Back to Them? That might help, or it might, you might get canceled. You never know. You never know how to behave these days because anything can get you canceled. It just depends on what mood these woke idiots are in at the time. And it could change next week. A complete reversal. You just never know how to behave. So my suggestion is do whatever the fuck you want. Tell them to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
Sit and spin.
I mean, you're getting canceled anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Here's the thing. Try to enjoy something for once, you miserable fucks. How about that? How about we just try to enjoy things again? How about we just enjoy each other? We enjoy the holidays. We enjoy times. And just, make everything how it used to be. Nobody used to have all these sticks up their asses. If the only pleasure you can derive out of life is getting offended at every little thing so you feel important, well, you're not important to begin with. So just fuck off and let the rest of us have some fun.
Exactly.
I think you should go for the next president, Brad.
Do you think so? I'm not sure. Well, I don't know. I mean, with all the ballot stuffing and whatnot, I don't think I'd have a chance.
Well, I think your motivational speak would be like,
Thank you. Maybe I'll give it a shot. We'll see. What do you think, Danny Murray? He says, I love that Coke made Santa red instead of green. Yeah, honestly, green Santa is the best Santa. That's my opinion.
Yep.
Come on, chat. Can you imagine like what would be your number, Red?
My number?
Presidential number.
Well, depending on what turns out here, should I be 47?
Yes, the 47th American president, Red Gaze.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm one of the only people on Twitter that didn't change my name to President-elect Red Gaze because I don't want any part of that.
Well, hell no.
Krampus.
Do you guys have any kind of Krampus type creature in your lore? No. Actually, it came from where the hell did Krampus come from?
From hell.
That's a good one. I don't know. I know Krampus, but where does he come from? But we don't have that in the Netherlands, by the way. We have only had Halloween and the Easter Bunny sometimes, and Sinterklaas and Santa Claus, but we don't have Krampus. But I think a little bit more streams from other countries to our country when it comes to Krampus. But where does he come from? I have no idea.
Yeah, I remember years ago, like Krampus wasn't a thing. At some point, somebody over here discovered Krampus, and ever since, that's all I hear about every year is Krampus.
Well, let me Google it. At least someone in the chat figured it out where Krampus is coming from.
Yeah, I don't recall. Addis says Germany. I would say that sounds right, but I'm a uncultured American, so just about everything sounds about right when you're talking about other culture.
Yeah.
Johnny Cage says, "Make Vinny the vice president. No other country will ever mess with us again." Yeah, that's a good idea. Good idea.
Yeah, and what should we make Carla? What should we make Carla?
Carla can be Secretary of State.
That could work. I can already imagine it. Take this shit and crap and just get the fuck out of here.
It comes from the Alps, Krampus, and it's from Germany. It's the word comes from German word for claw, Krampen. So it's called Krampus. Yeah, I don't know. He's a half demon or half goat, half demon.
Yeah.
Misbehaving children at Christmas time. Okay, cool.
Yeah. I think, that's something else I think we need to get back to. Instead of just constantly rewarding children, I think we need to scare the shit out of them again.
Oh, yeah.
Everything isn't bright and peachy and shiny, Sometimes you get fucked. And it's dangerous and it's scary.
Yeah, here's the thing. It's not the kid's fault. It's called, like over here, we call it like the helicopter parents.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I know. Listen, I know it's not the kid's fault. That's why I have a lot of trouble. We have adult children now, and I can't even fully blame them because it's not their fault. They were just raised like assholes.
Yeah. Like for example, over here, whenever I did something wrong, they just slapped my butt or something. That's the normal thing you do. Now when you spank children, oh my god, that's like hell. Like even in this country, it's pretty normal. It's pretty normal, thank God. But for example, wow, yeah. I've seen that one. I've seen that one. That's amazing picture.
Yeah,
that's amazing.
It's a painting from 2016. I love this one. I mean, this is horrible.
Yeah, it's really gory.
Yeah, that's one I wanted to share. This is what Krampus should look like.
But here's the thing. I'm not really sure about the country, but I think it was Ireland. In Ireland, if you spank your kids, you get the authorities on your head. That's crazy. That's crazy. Like you can even touch the children. Like how the hell? And imagine this. I teach in the school, right? I would never do that. I mean, how to put it?
It's a parent's responsibility.
Yeah, but that's one side. But when the kids or when the people know that they can do it, they will do it. There's this like no self-conscious or something, like yeah, okay, I won't do it because it's wrong. Like nowadays you get, I will do it because I can. Like what the hell?
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's where we've ended up. And I mean, I don't know. I'm kind of the belief that whether you're religious or not, the whole, trying to separate and take religion out of everything is part of the problem, because a key, a core concept of any religion, well, most religions, is morality and, codes of behavior. And, we don't necessarily need religion to teach that, but it was definitely impactful. But yeah, there's no codes of morality anymore. It's just, if this is how you feel, just do what you feel. But what if you feel like a piece of shit? That's okay. You can be a piece of shit.
What was the name of the gender that you were talking about last time?
Oh lordy, which one are you talking about? Semi-bisexual?
Yes, semi-bisexual.
No, please God, no.
That was like the last straw. That I mean, I thought I never seen any like. Now I've seen everything. I can die.
Well, Maymay said, "Here's how you scare them: turn off the Wi-Fi." Yeah, here's the thing. Like with the internet, like I am eternally grateful for the internet, and at the same time, I fucking hate it. I despise it.
Yeah,
because it's it connects people. Like this, for example. This is an awesome feature of the internet. Without the internet, I would not know any of you, and that's beautiful. Yeah. But it also connects all of the assholes, and it makes everyone believe that their voice is important when it isn't.
Okay, so here's the myth from your side of the world, from the Native Americans. Have you ever heard the story of two wolves?
Two wolves?
Yeah, you were doing a motivational story some time ago about the Zephyr and Zest. And I'm going to tell you another story about two wolves, right? So there was this grandfather talking to his granddaughter, and he was explaining to her that there are two wolves, like in every one of us. Okay. There were two wolves. They were fighting, and one of them won, and one of them died, and so on. And so the granddaughter got really curious about the story, and then he explained to her, to put it short, there are two wolves in every one of us. One is good, one is bad. One is bad. It depends.
Yes, I remember this story.
Is this a scary story?
No, it's a motivational story because it depends whether you feed the good wolf or not. The little Red Riding Hood. Dude, you just killed the whole point of the story. Like, you should be ashamed. Okay,
what a huge boner you have, Grandma. Yes, maybe there's a story. Yeah, that is a good story. I've heard a lot of shit and I forget a lot of shit. You know how I am. But Power Rider says pedestrian right away is where I think it all started. Pedestrian. In my day, if you went across the street, you better look both ways and you better jog across the street. That's, you know what? That's an excellent point. That's an excellent point.
You need to explain that.
Well, yes, here's the thing. You know, when I guess Power Rider and myself, you know, when we were brought up, probably everyone here just about, I would imagine, you know, you would be taught look both ways before you cross the street.
Of course, that's a normal thing to do.
Otherwise, you might end up bird pizza because it's not it's not the driver's responsibility for your dumbass crossing the street and walking in front of a car. But I think what he's getting at with that is that's kind of been reversed. You know, now it's, and I see it all the time because I drive for a living. You know, people just walk right out in front of you. They don't give a shit. It's this entitlement nonsense. Yeah. Everybody's just entitled. They think what I'm doing is the most important thing. Doesn't matter what everyone around me is doing. Fuck those people. The only thing that matters is my little bubble and what I have to do. So this is why I get road rage as well, because people just behave in any fashion they want to. They'll just walk right out in front of you and fuck the consequences, because the consequences should be on you if you hit them. It's just at some point there was a turning point in our perception where responsibility is no longer a thing. Personal responsibility is out the window. It's everyone else's responsibility for your stupid fucking decisions.
Yeah, they're making their own rules and they stick to it.
Yeah,
yes.
It's ridiculous. Yes. We got Mr. Officer himself in the chat. Soul Ion, what's up, man? Says, hey guys, I feel like I just subscribed to the Campfire channel. Yeah, kind of, sort of. You know, I'm down with that. I love Campfire guys.
Well, here's the thing. I need to have my light on because right now I'm not drawing digitally, but I'm preparing. I'm gonna show you. Can I show it?
Of course.
Should I show it?
Always show it. You will never not hear me tell a lady to show it.
Is the chat interesting to see?
Of course.
Interesting.
Chuck. Oh no, that's something different. Don't go ahead. Don't mind me.
Yeah, I had a break. I had a break for whole November, and I kind of already started sketching out the newest chapter. Yeah, so maybe you'll see a little bit more pretty soon. Wait, is
that the little brother?
Yeah, that's the little brother.
Cool.
He's a fool. He's a blondie fool, but he's great. I mean, he has a golden heart, and I'm saying that with the confidence.
Yes, absolutely. And also keep in mind, this is just Katie's sketches.
Yes, those are just sketches. That's not like...
Just sketches. What I'm trying to say is, yeah, even your sketches are ridiculously good.
Yeah, man.
You will probably die, but for example, this sketch was done under 20 minutes.
Yeah, see? So that's what I'm talking about.
Rub it in. Why don't?
Yeah, this is something you want to sign up for immediately because you're going to be sorry if you don't.
Yeah.
This is a good shit.
Good shit. Yeah, it's just the beginning. Yeah. The link is in the description below. Click on that, sign up, and don't forget, every time you sign up for an Indiegogo mailing list, you want to make sure you get that confirmation email, because they'll send you a confirmation email. You just click it and you're confirmed. If you don't do that, then it doesn't sign you up. So unfortunately, but that's the way it works. And I just like to remind everybody, make sure you confirm these signups.
Yeah.
Yes, Soul Ion. Under 20 minutes, my man. Power says just sketches and damn good. That's right. Danny Murray says talent right there. Yeah, I'm telling you, Katie is a big time up and comer.
Yeah.
You do not miss out on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you some old stuff, maybe some older, that I prepared some time ago. That's gonna be a part of the campaign. Just get ready for it, because there's gonna be some sweet traditional art involved as well.
Yes.
But
real quick, Soul Ion, yes, I did explain mailing lists because it happens. I occasionally sign up for a mailing list and forget to hit that confirmation email. And it's just a nice, not so subtle reminder. Don't forget to confirm.
So for example, this picture over here that you will see digitally done in the comic, you will be able to see traditionally done on a great. Okay, this is just a sketch. But you'll get that. You'll get that on a nice thick paper, high quality, the best I can come up with.
Oh, best.
Okay.
Yeah, freaking fantastic.
And so on. Just so you know, everything is done. Like, okay, I don't do my pages in a Vinny way. Like, I already know that Vinny prepares all the pages traditionally before he starts coloring them and so on. I kind of do it my way, a little differently. I just prepare sketches that I scan and I work on them digitally then.
Fantastic.
So it's a half and half work.
So Lion says gay. That was in reference to me. Don't worry, don't take any offense. We all make mistakes. Yes, absolutely. And Dina's in the house. What's up, man? He says every time you back a Comicsgate campaign, Krampus gets a child. So yeah, back them all immediately.
Yeah.
We have enough retarded, entitled children running wild. We could stand to lose a few. Johnny Cage says just a sketch. He says.
Yes, just a sketch.
Just a sketch. Absolutely. Well, Marinus, brother, you also have a campaign. And
right.
I clicked off share screen instead of what I wanted to do. Blackheart Manor is still in demand. Why don't you tell us a little bit about this and people who might have missed it?
I mean, Blackheart Manor is a 40-page horror comic. We have a magazine style, so it's bigger than a normal floppy. And we're going to deliver that in March. So as you can see, it's in demand. So we get our funds. And basically, it's not a haunted mansion. It's real. This is real visceral horror. We're going back to the 70s, 80s when magazines like Eerie and Creepy were very popular. So we're going to bring that back. And it's about 3 firefighters. And one of the firefighters has a daughter. She is missing. And they're gonna lead back to the Blackheart Manor, who is in possession of. I mean, there is a cult that owns the Blackheart Manor, and they're gonna meet up with the guys in there. But there's something else in there as well, something alive, something miserable, something evil, something. Well, they wants to chew their little toes, and there are people dying a lot. But there's also some redemption, but also loss. And there's a really family bonding in there. This has bonding themes as well, because these two colleagues of him, Hans and Becca, are basically, family, although they come from different sides of the spectrum. And they go into the house and some shit is happening there. Shit you don't want to see in real life. I mean, shit that you don't want to see under your bed or in your closet. No, there's something going on there. And as you see here, burning buildings, but it's not really burning. It's magic. And we need to...
Don't give every shit away. Come on.
Not every shit. Not every shit. You got to save a few kernels for yourself.
Yeah, don't worry. There's more to come. This art here, what is here on the page, that is what you get. And this is fantastic. And it's, like I said, pure black and white. It's a big magazine. And you get a bang for your buck. So back to shit.
Oh yeah,
that shit is gold.
I was trying to grab the link to put in the chat, but Soul Ion's already on it. Everybody, this is in demand. It's you can get this right now. Got David Beat in the house. What's up, man? Yeah, Red Eyes 2 just launched. Check that out as well.
Very minor spoilers.
Marinus, do you remember the thing that we did on the campaign sometime about the fan art? Maybe you should remind people.
Yeah, if we get to 100 backers, our guest here, I'm a guest as well, of course. Miriam, Kate here, made something very beautiful for my campaign. This is what you get. This is a beautiful, fantastic piece. A little bit higher, Kate. Yes, so you can see it all. So we're going to do a giveaway for free. It costs you nothing. If you get to 100 backers, we're going to do a lottery, and then one of the backers gets this for $0 freedom dollars. That's what you get. Original art from Kate, fan art. It's beautiful. I want it myself, but we're going to give it away, unfortunately. So back my book, and you get a chance of, winning that beautiful piece of shit.
Piece of shit.
That came out wrong.
I think we're taking Carla's language a little too much to heart.
Yeah, I know. It's Carla's fault. We say the shit all the time.
What about in the chat? What's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Yeah, we're just talking about Bonds and Blackheart Manor. Hell yeah, this project's available right now for backing. Hit that now. Check out the Bonds mailing list. And before we get going, Sunsworn Edge of Annihilation is in demand also. Check that out as well. It's going to be fulfilling in days. So as of right now, my printer says I should have them Tuesday. So yeah, they'll be going out very shortly after that. And I can't wait. I can't wait either, man. Can't wait to get this in people's hands. Thank you everybody who's been backing, who's been sharing projects out. You guys are awesome. We are currently working on a Sunsworn graphic novel as well, working on that with Carla Tornielli, because Carla likes to make sure everyone knows it's Carla Tornielli and no other Carla. It's coming along. It's looking great, and I can't wait to launch that project. But we're not doing that until this one has fulfilled, because I'm not one of those people. So once again, thank you everybody. Sign up for the Bonds mailing list right now. Back Blackheart Manor if you have not done so already. We're at 92 backers. Once it hits 100, that awesome piece of fan art that Kate did is going to. Yeah, sorry about that dead air. It's going to be raffled off. We're going to go out on the Bonds trailer again because it's sweet. And
made by you.
And yes, I put it together. Katie wants me to show some art for the upcoming Sunsworn comic, but not just yet. We will get there. We'll get there.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm getting excited.
Oh, yeah. I always get excited. But let me share this with audio again. And thank you everybody for coming. We appreciate you guys. Just keeping it a little short today. We're going to be doing some more streams here and there whenever, when my wiener wiggles in the morning, that's when I know I'm going to do a stream. So, thank you guys. We appreciate you so much, and we'll catch you on the next one.
One-eyed snake.
Bye.